Shalom, call out Yahweh Shin Yahusha. In this video, I just want to go in on the stones of how the kingdom is going to be established, what it's going to be built with, what Jerusalem going to be built with after that land is clean and replenished over there. Because right now, we got Amalekites over there. We ain't in our land yet, but once all this stuff go down, all hell break loose. These different nations, they go against each other. Hey, this what's going to happen. These are stones that's going to be in. I just happened to come across this video, and I just wanted to look at it and just line it up with some scriptures. And then I'm going to go into the book of Revelation real quick. I'm going to bring this out. And it's early right now, I just got over it not too long ago. But it's never too early to do a sit down. Alright, this is in the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 19. Verse 19, I'm going to start at, no problem, actually, I'm going to start at verse 18 and just read on through. It says, and the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And this is how immaculate this is going to look. I know I brought this out before in recent videos, and other Akim have too, but it's just for newer people that might end up hearing it and see it, and they can get a visual on how the city finna look like. Because if those are the real Jews over there right now, where the city at? Well, but anyway, it says in the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprase, the 11th a jacinth, and the 12th a amos. Then you go to 21. It says, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. Now, like I say, once again, if those are Jews over there, what is city at with the gold roads and the gold buildings and the different stones and the gate? They don't even wear stuff like that. Most of the time you see our people, they wear different jewelry, different watches, chains, the gold teeth, the different rings, bracelets. The women be wearing the earrings and different stuff like that. So you know what it's talking about, man. That's why it's going to be decked out like that, because that's what we like. Internally and spiritually, really, that's what we like. these stones, man, this was gonna be on our buildings, on the roads. Yeah, the curbs and different stuff like that, man. It's gonna be immaculate. Let's see. These Edomites, they know that too, but they trying to figure out some type of way they can go back to the they can try to upset the prophecy so it can go back to them, but it ain't going to them because it wasn't meant for them in the beginning. In the beginning, that's what's up. But before all that happened, though, one of the main things that's gonna pop off is this RFID chip being made mandatory, and all type of plagues and stuff gonna sweep across the earth because hey, that judgment gotta go out first before the elect end up getting what they're supposed to get. Because ultimately, we're gonna make it on the first go round to the elect, like the scripture says. But out of the elect, let me pull that up just for edification's sake. It's in the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 22. It says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord Yahweh, will hasten it in his time, and that's what's going to happen. When you read through Isaiah, it goes into some, let me just go to it. Book of Isaiah, chapter 6, and verse 5, it says, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. And that's what's going to happen, man. They're going to be bringing all their goods, the best of the best. And they're going to want to do it too. Once they see how the elect be. That's why you hear them people singing that song, or when the saints go marching in, oh, I'd like to be of that number. This is the reason why. And the gate's going to be open continually. Now, right now, over there in Israel, they got a border with barbed wires and barricades and all type of other shit because they try to keep people out of there. But the gate's going to be open continually. You can go to that. It's in the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 11. And this ain't happened yet. This future prophecy, this was going to happen. It says, therefore thy gate shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So their kings going to be bound down, man. They're going to be bound down to us. And they're going to see how we're going to be carrying ourselves. The grand state we're going to be in. Now, before that happened, let me play this video.
Up on Amazon, you should use Wikibuyers. It's a browser extension that automatically compares Amazon's prices to other sellers to see if there's a better price out there. It includes tax and shipping in that price, so you know you're really getting a great deal. Plus, it's totally free. So,
this is W7. We have reports out of Australia. The skies are turning blood red, and this is due to this disastrous brush fire, so to speak, that's breaking loose in different regions, and I know that there's a lot of speculation as to what's going on behind the fires. We really have no evidence pointing at any one thing, but people are saying that some of these circumstances are highly suspect. But this region has been seeing fires for years now, and this Malakuta is seeing it very bad. This is in the East Gippsland region of Victoria. I'm going to scroll down here. It's so bad, you can see the plume of smoke way off in the distance. That's from Melbourne Storm Chasers. Now, when we get down here, you see these images. It says that this was a frightening day as the people in Malkuta were preparing to enter the water to avoid the fire. So people that had stayed behind and that were in this region on land there, doesn't say that they had boats or anything, it just said they were prepared to enter the water. A lot of people have their goods sitting on the ground here on the beach line. This is kind of crazy because people that have fled their homes that don't have boats or any way out, all they could do is basically get as much of their stuff down here on the beach line where there's no trees, and it's piled up in this region.
And I ain't gonna play no more of that. But the main point is, I just want to say, hey, all this judgment gonna sweep across the whole earth, man. It's gonna go from right to left, just like how you write in Hebrew. But in the book of Luke, in chapter 12, verse 56, it says, ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and the earth, but how is it that you do not discern the sun? Because a lot of people, they still playing games and don't think nothing gonna happen, especially after this attack on this general over there in Iran. You still have people like, oh, they just gonna hit that city, they ain't gonna hit this city or whatever. I spoke to somebody recently about it. I'm like, man, these countries, they ganging up right now, doing drills and shit, and joining forces. You got Russia, they got nukes and shit that can knock out 5 states in one damn time. So you mean to tell me you don't think they gonna hit certain cities and certain states or whatever? And then you have people be like, well, what about what the U.S. got? Well, hey, you could have all the shit you want, but if you got a ganging up on one person, it ain't gonna look too good. Let me go to another scripture real quick. It's in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Hey, and that's the best time to call on him. Call on the name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is God's name in Hebrew. Ba'ashem in the name. And Yahushua is who people call Jesus. And to back that up, let me go to this real quick. Because the name Yahushua just means the deliverer. Now, in the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 26, it says, and so all Israel shall be saved. It ain't say the whole world. Because you have people to be like, well, John 3:16, that's not what it's talking about. When you read John 3:16, it's talking about the world of Israel. Because you got the world of China, you got the world of Japan, the world of Russia, the world of France, and so on and so on. But that's what it was talking about. It wasn't talking about the whole planet. But anyway, it says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written. There shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Now, let me go look this up. Cause I'm quite sure it ain't gonna get a full name on it, but we're gonna see what it do on it. Cause I ain't ever do it on here. I did it on the other one, on Blue Letter. See, they didn't even put it up in the Hebrew on here. But basically, that's what the word Yahweh Shah means. That's what I want to get to. There's another scripture too to go into. They talk about Shiloh, which when you go into the word Shiloh, that just means deliver. Let's see. Hold on 1 minute. There's a few scriptures that point to it. I ain't gonna make this video go on too much longer. I was just trying to find that one particular word. But I'll bring it out in another video. The main point is, what I want to get into is the name Yahweh Shah and what it really means. Because you see how people that still want to play and don't want to say, well, I'm just calling on Jesus. But the scriptures say the elect gonna call on his name. And you gotta know the name, the actual name. Back then, they weren't speaking English back then. They spoke Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. And most of the time, they were speaking Hebrew, so of course you gotta call on his name. And I'm gonna go to this one scripture right here, and I'm gonna just end this off. It's in Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1. Let me see what I'm going to go down there. It says right here when you go through it, because they don't have the actual numbers on here. Or you got a book, some of the books, whether it be the old Apocrypha, the old King James 1611 version, they actually have the numbers like on the side of each sentence. But right here it says, "Wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us, wherein we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret, to say for the same things other than Hebrew, and translated into another tongue, have not the same force in them, and not only these things, but the law itself, and the prophets, and the rest of the books, but no small difference, when they have spoken in their own language." So, saying, calling on Jesus for help, and then actually saying Yahweh Shai, come help you, is a total big difference. And in a way, and the reason why men know this, I'm going to just end this off with this. It says, right here in the last sentence, it says, "All wisdom cometh from the Lord, and is with him forever." So, hey, if you ain't using no wisdom, if you don't have it, you got to pray and ask for it, man, because when everything starts really hitting the fan like that, you want to call on who you really supposed to call on. So, Lord's willing, this is edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shalom to the elect.